Okay, so I've actually got the book. It's called Who is God, Female or Male? And I will explain and read a little bit, because in religion, you're taught that God is a man, and this man is in heaven, and he took the dust of the ground and created a woman, created a man, and then took the rib of the man and created a woman, which is actually misinformation and incorrect information scientifically, where everyone on the planet actually comes from a woman. So the woman came first, and as the woman, you give birth to everyone on the planet, and you carry something called a mitochondrial DNA, which is passed from female to female offspring. And so as a divine being, the female is really the goddess, due to the fact that you have the XX chromosomes, and the Y is a defective X, right, with the right tail missing. So I'm going to show you here from like reading both the Bible and the Quran. They all talk about, man being first, and that's misinformation, because the woman, the female, she's the goddess. Okay, so let me read a little bit just to give you some information. Okay. So it says, you have masculine and feminine numbers in Arabic, right? 1 equals masculine, as in wahad, and wahadat is feminine. This verse is talking about from the Quran, where it's talking about, it's used the feminine gender throughout for the first being, and from her twins or male, you even see the word al-arham, the wombs, not the penises or the phallus. So why did they mistranslate this? If you read it over, it says that God created a female, and from her mate, then men. Again, because it's you who grew the men, as in the XY, and knowing that the Y chromosome is a defected X chromosome is proof, or the male is missing 1/4 of the 8 parts. All right, let me show you that, if you can see. So when you look at the X, yeah, and you look at the Y, the X has 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, whereas the Y has 3. And this last part is missing because this was taken away from the man. So the man has only a third, where the woman has 4. And if we were to draw this like in a square and put the X there, yeah, and then we did that for the man, what you will see is that this is all mathematics and science. Yeah, you can see that the man is missing something. He's missing this one stem. And so let's carry on reading. So it's saying that on the male, it's missing 1/4 of the 8 parts. Now, being ontology deals with math and not myth, we will speak in maths. The female chromosome is 5 times bigger than the Y chromosome, which has 0.8% less genetic material. The male is missing 1 stem, and females' divinity is only comprised by physical contact with males when they are exchanging fluids, because she is a perfect state. She is in a perfect state or balanced. The matrix of the female chromosome is all mapped out in maths. What she will look like, sound like, her growth, her genes, skin, hair, eyes, organs, it's all there. So it's really 9. If you started to build this up, yeah, you will see the matrix that I'm talking about. So you keep building these up. After a while, it will become so, you know, the more you build them up, you start to see the various different dimensions. So by that is meant that she uses her whole body, and each part of her body, unlike males who have parts of his body he doesn't use, like his chest or mammary, mammary glands, while she does use hers, thus she's complete. So the male, we have the mammary glands, but we don't use them for anything, whereas the woman will breastfeed her child with it. Now look at this mathematically, supreme mathematics, because it all comes down to numbers or quantity. It's clear that the female body is complete, and it's why she is the one who can hold the new being's body and give birth to a complete or incomplete baby. Female complete 720 degrees or 360 degrees and 360 degrees. And then when you look at the male, that's going to be, the male is going to be 630 degrees when you add the whole kind of like composition of male. So, or incomplete male is 630 degrees or 360 degrees plus 270 degrees. You'll have to get the scroll to see all the diagrams and to really understand what we're saying. But the point is that you as a female, you carry the mitochondrial DNA, and you are complete. And in religion and in the way you've been taught to basically suppress the woman, you're given this misinformation or wrong information that you came out of the man when the man actually comes out of you. And this goes on to why a lot of women have been suppressed by way of religions and in society in general. But now we're coming into a new cycle where it's really the awakening for the females and basically everyone, but definitely for the females, are starting to regain their rightful place as they were supposed to be.